Hi everyone, welcome again to another episode of Time for Emerging Markets Towards Within Emerging Markets. So this week, specifically this Monday, May 10th, I would love to highlight an amazing entrepreneur, a great friend of mine, Pelkins and Ajanoh, who is currently an MBA MS student at Harvard. And I've gotten to know him for about half a decade, and he's not only a very smart entrepreneur, but he's also a very humble, kind, and passionate entrepreneur, Pan-African entrepreneur. And there's a lot more that to his accolades. He's just currently one of the Boston Global Shapers, and he has won many awards with respect to his talent and his intellect. And he has won a fellowship, and he has done some really incredible things. And I really just wanted to showcase the work he's doing now in Cameroon called CassVita, which is there is a company where they use cassava is the raw material, and cassava, for those who don't know cassava, is a root vegetable that serves as a valuable source of nutrition for more than 500 million people in Africa. And this includes Africa, includes Asia, includes Latin America. And, it can be gluten-free, it can be paleo-friendly, it can also have paleo-friendly properties that has enormous global importance. CassVita, processes this cassava into gluten-free fufu, or what we call it cassava fufu, water fufu, but it's pretty much into a more stable, long-term preserved form of cassava. And so they partner with farmers in the southwestern region of Cameroon. That's approximately 200 farmers in that area, and they process this root vegetable, right, into a more stable form of that cassava, mostly powder fufu, and they have a gluten-free option. And if you want to check it out, you can go to CassVita.com. So it's CassVita.com. And within 5 minutes, you can order your CassVita, your own cassava powder fufu. But most importantly, I know there's so many things that he's going to achieve in the future, but I think as a very young person like Pelkins, he has shown that you don't need to wait for you to accolade many degrees or have a six-figure paying job. You can actually go ahead and start that incredible company that you always had in mind, especially if just talking to the Africans in diaspora. You don't have to be very well established. You can actually have a good vision, and Pelkins has surrounded himself with some really amazing people in Cameroon as well as here in the United States to really help him continue to build a vision. So I'm really humbled by the experience to know him. I think he's someone that we should really look up to as a person to make a difference in the world. One of the Africans that we should be looking forward to. I'm very certain he's going to be Forbes 30 under 30 at some point, sooner than later. And I know that beyond just ambitious goals and incredible studies that he's currently doing at Harvard, there's more to him than that. And there is, and he knows better that the society and people that he's trying to help is what he's aiming for, and that's all what we're aiming for. So yeah, check Pelkins out. I'll put his link on his personal website link. I'll put up his company CassVita, and you can actually go on there and learn more about it. Cassava is a very popular root vegetable, and it's very, so you had also have a gluten-free option, and they have some really amazing stuff going on right now. So you can check it out. And thank you so much for listening again to What's Within Emerging Markets, Time for Emerging Markets, and I hope you enjoy some of these highlights I've been giving. I will have some guests in the future to talk about their personal stories, and I'll perhaps have Pelkins in the future to share from his own perspective of what he thinks about the ecosystem of Africa, Cameroon, entrepreneurship in general, and also how we should shape the future of Africa. So thank you so much for listening, and I'm looking forward to having you guys follow up in the next couple of episodes. But thank you so much for your time. Have a great week. Be safe, get your vaccine if you can. And to all the people out there in India, we're praying for you, and we hope that there's a steady recovery back into a functional society. So feel free to subscribe or follow this episode. It's on Apple Podcasts. It's also on Spotify and any other place you listen to your podcast. So thank you so much, and see you guys in the next episode.